You may think you have some cringe and woke neighbors in your town, but wait till you get a load of this guy. How's everybody doing? My name is Anthony Brian Logan, and today we got to talk about a Republican poll greeter by the name of Matthew Hurt in Arlington, Virginia, who was confronted by an angry quote-unquote neighbor because he's Republican. The guy was hurling all kind of accusations, talking about you're not going to steal our vote. And if you do it again in 2024, I remember you by name. A lot of passive aggressive stuff. And before I continue into the video, this is very common in suburb type environments. People will be very aggressive towards you. They may even try to strike you. And then right when they do it, they walk away. I hate that so much because what they are doing, in my humble opinion, and I could be wrong, when they do stuff like that, they try to make you be the aggressor when in reality they were the aggressor. So somebody might slap you in the face, Will Smith style, and then walk away. So if you run up on them and give them a good drop kick in the back of the neck, I was walking away and he attacked me from behind. Well, you forgot about the part where you slapped me in the face, where you spit in my face, called me all kind of names, cussed me out, said 5,000 cuss words in 2 seconds. You forgot about that part. But then when I retaliate, I'm the bad guy. Anyway, different story. I digress. Let's get into the video. If you want to see the full confrontation, I will link to it in the box. If you're on IG, visit the link in the bio. Go to the corresponding article on the website. But without further ado, let's go ahead and roll it.
When people tried to overthrow the election, you might as well have been walking up to my head on the way to the polling station, putting a gun to my head, trying to tell me not to vote. You expect me not to take that personally?
Big tough guy, big intimidating tough guy. What kind of car do you think that he's driving? Okay, this shirt is very wrinkled. He probably got it from the floor in his house, put it on, and went to go vote. Let's keep on going.
You try to overthrow elections with violence, and then you're out here among decent people.
Thanks for coming out.
What do you have to say that, huh? What's on your policy prescriptions?
Have a nice day.
Rights?
Yeah.
Involving yourself in people's families and their bedrooms?
It's pretty wild.
You animal.
See, there you go. You know, all this cussing and fussing and carrying on and then walking away. They always, that's the prototypical passive aggressive suburban male. Very, very typical. Let's keep on going.
You try to steal my vote next year, I'm going to remember you personally.
Oh man. Hey, buddy. I don't want no problems, okay? All right. Ted from IT support. I don't want no problems, man, because look, I don't want to have any questions like Hillary Clinton or Stacey Abrams about the election, but they're Democrats. But look, I don't want any smoke with you, sir. All right. I'm sorry for even being out here and being a Republican, being a poll greeter during election day. I'm sorry.
Thank you.
In fact, I'm taking a picture of you.
Okay. Cool.
Is that all right?
Yeah, you
Permission?
can.
I'm very photogenic. It's totally fine.
Yeah. It's a one-party state.
Yeah, one-party state. You want a one-party country is what you want.
Hey, sir, how are you? Headed in to vote?
Yeah.
Could I get a Republican sample ballot?
Now, let's not forget, the man recording this is a poll greeter. So you know how it goes on election day, where you got guys and girls outside. They may have banners. It depends on your state. They may not be able to do that. But a lot of times they give you a sample ballot so you'll know who to vote for if that's what you want to do. If you want a Democrat ballot, they may have that. Republican, they may have that. And if you want to go straight ticket, they'll all be right there on the ballot. That's pretty standard. That's regular, normal, everyday stuff. It's volunteers out there. They're not getting paid normally, I don't think. What's the big problem? Why attack a poll greeter? I've never in my life seen that.
Sure, thank you.
You know, try not to be buddy-buddy with these people because they put on the face of a good neighbor, but they support lynch mobs or the KKK, or they're Bible-beating bigots and freaks.
Okie dokie.
Yeah, they're not good neighbors.
There we go. Cargo shorts, bro, is upset and walking back to. That's a Prius right there. That might be his car, but I'm not judging. No hating. Shout out to the Prius. Shout out to Ted from IT, who get really upset at a Republican poll greeter out there in Arlington, Virginia. Now, if you want to see that again, I'll link to it in the box, but that's pretty much it. This is hilarious. You guys may or may not know, I'm from Virginia, born in West Virginia. Shout out to West by God, born in West Virginia, but raised in Virginia Beach area. And I would go to Northern Virginia a lot. I got a lot of family out there in DC, Maryland, Virginia, that whole area. Arlington, all that, Fairfax County, even up to Loudoun. All that is super, 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 super liberal. I would say that area is almost as liberal as San Francisco, almost. What you don't see in that particular area is the crack smoke all over the place. It's more suburban. San Fran is an urban, liberal area. Arlington, Fairfax, all of that, you're just kind of out there. You're more, it's suburbia all day long. DC is the city, and out there is the burbs. But having said all that, it's a lot of government money out there. A lot of your taxpayer money goes to this particular area, and that gives these guys, like the one you saw in the video, a bunch of money to be able to go out there, have nice things, buy nice homes. But there's kind of a resentment for the average everyday person that is able to afford them their lifestyle. They think they're above everything. They think they're better. And then they get brainwashed by the media, by television, because they feed into their ego. I'm a liberal. I'm woke. I'm better than you. I'm going to watch this television network that feeds into my delusion of grandeur, and they're going to tell me about January 6th. They're going to tell me about how democracy was stolen, or it was an attempt at stealing democracy. So if you are a Republican, if you are the enemy, the opposition, the ops, as the cool kids say, then I'm going to attack you. Then I'm going to lash out at you. I'm going to have my cargo shorts and my wrinkled up t-shirt that I got from the bottom of the hamper. And on election day, I'm going to just vent my frustrations on some random Republican person. Because you know what? Here's the thing about Arlington and a lot of these areas. They probably don't really see many Republicans in real life that are obviously Republican. Yeah, they may go to the grocery store and see a guy like me and not even know that I'm conservative. They have no idea. But then if I have a GOP sticker on and I'm identifying myself as that, now they got a target to go and try to be passive aggressive against. Oh, you're effing animal, and then walk away. That's what they do. That's pretty much how the whole thing goes. So as I close, I want to say this. Shout out to the poll greeter for being very gracious and very kind, not letting the passive aggressive bro get to him, get up under his skin. He was just calm, cool, and collected throughout the whole situation and did the right thing. Because I read from my man on Twitter, he was like the guy was doing that same thing before he went in to vote. And then when he came out, he was continuing. So at that point, it's like, okay, let's go ahead and record it. So I'm going to record you. I'm going to upload it. And then this is going to kind of expose what's happening here in Arlington, Northern Virginia, DC suburbs. That's just pretty much how it goes out there, which is part of the reason why this is a strong, strong, strong blue place in that particular part of Virginia. Without Northern Virginia, Virginia will be like it was when I was a kid. It'd be a red state. As DC and the government expands, that made Virginia into a blue state because Virginia, at least the northern part, became the bedroom for Washington, D.C., unfortunately. But I think I'll leave that right there for now. And what say you? What's your take on what the angry Democrat liberal bro was saying to the Republican poll greeter? Whatever your thoughts are, let me know in the comments below. You guys know where I'm at. I'm not surprised at all by what I was seeing in the video. That's pretty much how it is with these liberal people. In the suburbs, in cities, is all the same. They'll say all kind of crazy things to you and then walk away. I've not had that done to me in real life. That's not really a thing that happens. But sometimes they'll do it. They feel like if you're not going to do anything back, they'll do that to you because they want to vent their frustration. And a lot of that really is just them being brainwashed by television. They sit in front of MS-13 DNC, CNN, and allow themselves to be brainwashed. So really, you could say it's the fault of the mainstream media, but ultimately it's their fault for allowing themselves. These are fully grown adult people, boomers and everything else, allowing themselves to be told how to behave by television. And at a certain point, we got to live in reality rather than fantasy on these screens that are put in front of us or that we put in front of ourselves. But whatever your thoughts are, please let me know in the comments below. And that's all I got to say for this video. If you like what you heard, please comment, rate, share, and subscribe. Peace.